Hi Capricorn, welcome to your July how they feel next move in love messages, love tarot reading. So Capricorn, we're looking at the person on the person on your mind, the one that you're thinking of at this time, and we're just looking at how do they feel about you. What could their next moves be, either in the connection or towards you, depending on what's happening here, and what are the messages, along with actual love messages as well, which we will pull from an extra oracle deck at the end, love oracle. All right, Capricorn. So we have the Whispers of Healing Oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck. Then we'll jump into your reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in, Capricorn. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, so let's see what's going on for you, July, how they feel. Barriers, so we have 13, which is 4. 4 is usually, stable, grounded energy, foundation. Forward movement, and we have 45, which is 9. 9 is almost full circle, completion, new beginnings. Ruminate, and we have 18, which is 9, which is almost full circle, completion, new beginnings. We have 2 9s here actually, and a 4. Boundaries, wow. And we have 50, which is 5, which is about change. You got barriers and boundaries. Wow, that's almost the same thing if you ask me. Boundaries can be about setting healthy boundaries. Capricorn, what's going on here? I feel like somebody had a wall or a barrier up, and the other one person also set some healthy boundaries in place. When I get ruminate, I mean, that can be like kind of stuck in an energy, whether it's good or bad. It kind of just brewing in that energy, and then there's some sort of forward movement here. So, regardless of what's going on here, there's going to be some sort of forward movement here, whether they're going to make some forward movement or you decide just to move on. So we're going to see actually what comes out with this person, mainly looking at them, and it's more about the feelings, the moves, and the messages, not necessarily more about what the actual situation is. So we may pick up a little bit on that, so you'll have to apply it to your situation as you see it. But Capricorn, we have the Tarot de la Nuit. So I'm going to do your reading with this deck, and then, like I said, at the end we'll get some love messages from the Masculine Madness by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, and females can be masculine, so take it out, resonate. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see how this person is feeling. That's a little bit of the energy of what possibly could be going on. I feel just a very, one person's stuck, so the other person's setting a healthy boundary. The energies around it are stuck, and something has to move forward, either with them or you're moving on. I just kind of feel that. So let's see what's up with their energy. So the 8 of Swords reverse and the Page of Wands. Oh, okay. What else? Let's get the first line out. We'll see what's happening. 7 of Cups and the Sun. So these 2 cards, like they're coming out 2 at a time, are telling me that one's going to be clarifying the other. But let's get one more. Capricorn. Devil. Yeah, well, there's Capricorn energy right there. So I'm going to mention the signs as I see them. Capricorn can be signs of chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. You can disregard those. But we got Capricorn right there. Could be another Capricorn. But we also have Leo and Sagittarius. So I feel like with the 8 of Swords, reverse Page of Wands is like, okay, there's out of their mucky mind, they're out of their overthinking, and they're ready to communicate, and they're very excited, fiery, passionate, where they felt confused and didn't know what to do, and now they have pure enlightenment with the Sun and a much better energy. And we do have the Devil here, so that could be just saying they're thinking about you, Capricorn. That is a Capricorn card. Also, they could have had just a lot of negative thinking, ruminating in negative energies, whether it's their own energy, people around them, the way they were thinking, experiences from the past that they just can't let go of, that puts them in a negative mindset. Whatever negativity is happening with this person, that could be them like kind of stuck in that energy with the devil. But I see some enlightenment coming here with the Sun, not so confused, not so much stuck in their head and ready to communicate, kind of excited to come forward with this energy. No doubt they feel, Wands, excitement, fire, passion towards you. You do make them very happy with the Sun, very healing, enlightening energy. The Sun doesn't necessarily beat the devil. Strength is kind of the only card that does that. We'll see if that comes out. Let's see what's on the bottom. Six of Swords is positive movement forward. Could be some distance at play. Hermit, they definitely, retracted their energy. They've been at a distance. But also this is like shedding the light and looking at how things are going to move forward from here, right? This Hermit looking introspection on the Six of Swords. And they could be feeling a little sad, lost, and lonely right now, having some regrets with the Five of Cups. All right. So let's see more about how they're feeling. See more about how they're feeling for you, Capricorn. Let's see. Let us see. Page of Cups. There could be some apologies coming in, confessions of love, romantic, sincere gestures. There's a return with the Six of Cups. Seven of Wands. There's the barrier. So I do feel like if you put up a healthy boundary or barrier towards them, because they've done that too, they definitely are feeling that, and now they want to come back around. Doesn't it always work that way? There's the Ace of Cups. There's the love, the beginning in love, having a new beginning in love. And the Six of Wands, success, victory. And you usually see an offer on the wand. That was my cat opening the door, in case you're wondering what's going on there. Maybe a fan out there, acing and stuff. So apologize for that if you hear a light buzz. Anyway, Six of Wands, and you'll usually see an offer on the wand coming in with the offer. Can we restart, kickstart this love? Yeah, there's been boundaries on both sides in a way, but I want to return and confess love, show my love, apologize, bring more romance into the situation. Six to the Seven of Wands. Six of Cups, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. So there is a lot of love here. There is love. So we have Pisces showing up. Let's see what's on the bottom. Nine of Pentacles. So I do get a single independent energy. Being more stable and grounded. Hangman was definitely in limbo here, right? Kind of ruminating in that. It could have been the energy of ruminating in the, like, both putting up boundaries towards each other, just ruminating and staying stuck in that energy, right? Something's going to move forward. I mean, can't stay stuck forever. So Four of Cups, very discontent about the whole thing, like what is going to happen here. So let's see, we do see return there with the Six of Cups. So let's see what their next moves are going to be, Capricorn. What are their next moves towards Capricorn? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? The World. New cycle. Three of Wands in the very near future, looking out forward to the future. Eight of Wands, there's travel, action, movement, so you could start to get some messages even if they're at a distance, been keeping their distance, physically, mentally, emotionally. Maybe it could be a little bit of a long distance relationship or a little bit of a distance, and even if they're at a distance and the distance is there, they're still going to communicate with the Eight of Wands. Doing the right thing, justice, truth, clarity, justice, balance, doing what we deserve. and the positive movement forward. Growth, expansion, abundance, fate, destiny, things meant to be. So they know they need to do the right thing by communicating and coming in here to move this forward and looking out to the future and starting this cycle the way it should be, to move this forward by doing the right thing, right? Soul contracts, best life, universal law and order. So we have Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, Sag. Let's see what's on the bottom. Two of Pentacles. No more up in the air, up and down. This, I'm feeling a lot of push and pull. Like they were kind of stuck, you know, had a barrier up emotionally, mentally, whatever, which caused you to kind of both be like this towards each other and no one's budging, right? Very rigid, stern, stuck, two walls up and nothing's happening, right? But behind it is a lot of love. But knocking the walls down here with the Two of Pentacles, more balanced. You know, there's been so much discontent with this whole thing. Ten of Pentacles, it could have been a lack of commitment. It could have been not giving into commitment. But here's the big change. Tower blows the walls down, right? Could be happening right now. All right, so let's see more about their next move towards you, Capricorn. Their next moves towards Capricorn. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Ten of Pentacles reverse. The Fool. So there's been like a lack to fully commit. Could have been something too. We're not fully jumping in to take the leap of faith. Again, this could be happening right now. Up, you know, up or reverse. Fool is still right now energy for me. Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work. Five of Swords. Yeah, there's been a lot of defeat and sabotaging energies here. Things definitely have to change. Four of Pentacles, no more holding back. So, let's see what's on the bottom. Five of Pentacles reverse. No more lack, loneliness, feeling abandoned. Two of Pentacles, again, more balanced. King of Swords reverse. And I do feel like you probably haven't communicated in a while. I'm getting a very stubborn energy around this whole thing from both ends, to be honest. So I do feel like this person is going to come through, do the right thing, start communicating with you, right? Start talking about the future moving forward, like what's going to happen here. Are we all in? Are we all out? Are we going to move forward? Are we not? Are we going to stay stuck like this? So a lot of things have to be communicated. A lot of things have to change. And barriers and walls both have to come down on both ends. All right, we got Aquarius here. So let's see what they want to tell you. Capricorn, what do they want to tell you? Then we'll get into the masculine madness with Bridget Rowe and get the love messages. But let's see what they want to tell you at this time. What else is going on here? If it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Ten of Wands reverse. I'm ready to release all these heavy burdens regarding this whole situation. I don't want things to be over between this. I don't want this heavy burden between us and these heavy walls. Let's burn them down. Five of Cups. I've been sad, lost, and lonely without you. I want things to change. I'm ready for positive movement forward, to leave all this energy behind us. Star, I know there's a lot of things that need to be healed and worked on and balanced. I know that needs to happen as well. Four of Cups. Things seem so unsure right now, and the feelings of deep discontent are here and not knowing what's going to happen. But all they do is think about you. Yeah, we're definitely disconnected at this time. I feel that. But strength does overcome everything, even the devil. And I said, I hope we see it. Here it is. I know we have a strong connection, cannot be denied. And I hope we can be strong, courageous, and brave and overcome this and let down our walls. Hermit, yeah, been at a distance, shedding light on everything. Knight of Swords, so I'm being kind of practical about this in a way. I just don't want to rush in and do anything that will cause any more of a stuck energy between us. So I'm being a little careful, but I don't want to hold back anymore either. I want things to change. Queen of Wands, you know, I still desire you. I find you very fiery, passionate, attractive. There's a lot of chemistry between us. And I'm ready to be more solid, stable, dedicated, trustworthy, grounded in the connection. In a much better place, and for love and romance to move forward. Again, I'm ready for that. Two of Wands, all this energy is just feeling like our whole connection's at the crossroads. Can we invest again? Can we plant that seed? Can we grow, nourish, and have a solid new beginning? Knight of Wands, I've been kind of hesitant about moving forward. I know there's a lot of conflict and things need to change. But you are my wish fulfillment, happiness, and joy. And I want to be your emperor, empress, whatever. Stand up, take the lead, and hope for the balance and the reconnection of this connection. Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. All right, so let's get you some actual love messages, Capricorn, and see what else you need to know. And this is The Masculine Madness by Bridget Rowe of Divine Essentials. So if you want to go find the deck, feel free. I don't know what she's doing now. It's been a long time. I don't remember if it's Etsy or if she had her own site. Might have been Etsy. Or you can Google her name if you're interested in the deck, because I won't have a link for it. But anyway, let's get you some, and also everything you need to know is down below in the description box, so please check that out. All links to everything, socials, all that info, my other channels, it's all down there. Let's see. I'm ready to open my heart, intimacy. You have no idea how badly I want to taste you, thirsty. Yeah, so they missed the taste of you. Definitely here, I'm no good, toxic. So, you know, they may have felt that way at one point. Maybe you each felt at some point you were no good for each other, and maybe the whole connection just turned a little bit toxic. I do like that we did see strength, because it can overcome anything. If, you know, you choose that or want that comfort, you feel like home. Yep, there's no denying that. I'm so sorry for turning my back the times you needed me most. Betrayal, yeah. A lot of stuck energies here that need to be worked on. I feel that. I am worried about my legacy status. So that could have been an issue too if they had a very big ego, knowing that has to change as well. All right, Capricorn, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.